It's Mazel Vibe.
Aila yo. That you know I know where. I used to walk away. I got away, blow up. Aila yo. That you know I know where.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is Voice of Sinoe joining you this afternoon from the United States of America. Please share the show for us. We have a fascinating show here with my panelists coming from Liberia. Yes, we are about to navigate Sinoe County and the global community. Yes, we are told the Sinoe Legislative Caucus received 100,000 each. What did the lawmaker do with our $100,000? We're going to be probing this afternoon. Yes, Edith Poah has clocked 1 year in office as president of Grand General Association in the Americas. It's on the docket today for discussion. What did Edith Poah do for the people of Grand General County after 1 year in office? Yeah, we're going to be asking the great Patrick Bolu, who is the media man and the propagandist. Did Edith Poah help to resurrect the Grand General Association in America?
What if he did it? What's up? Talibani. Pamule. Daniel Trump. And you are not going now. No, you're that way, you're that way. They run your way there. I say, I get him.
Yes, Voice of Sinoe First Lady shot down Facebook a couple of days ago. Yes, the first Liberian to have a birthday celebration in the sky.
Here we go. Patrick Bolu.
Yeah, we're going to be doing shout out to many sons and daughters of Sinoe County, or if you like Liberia, that did great things. Yeah, we're going to be navigating the issue this afternoon with my great panelists, Zagacious Babu from Liberia and Sarah Ellis.
Anthony K. Derrick.
Yes, we're going to be telling you Sinoe County this afternoon. We are told that the superintendent of Sinoe County, Peter Nyenswah, has arrested some Chinese nationals. And of course, this the country of Slovakia, as you call, Slovakia president has been shot. We're going to go into that as well. Of course, I'm going to share my view of the U.S. presidential election that's coming up. President Donald Trump versus Joe Biden.
ayere mo na bo segre. Yonje dai dai dai. Yonje dai dai dai. Yonje dai dai. Yonje weludi. Ayere Agbaso imbo wala nsia o dia. Ayere mo na bo segre. Ayere mo na bo segre.
Is Graduate Association in the Americas digressing or progressing under the watch of Edith?
Atore yure, magre amu, nambo setreko, nyonye danya.
We ask you to share the show for us. We are going live right now on YouTube as well. Follow us on YouTube and Facebook when you join. Please share the show for us.
Efonso nene, kanu, emo zanwanja, Samse Kwa Junior, the Metro Slam, Osa, Anthony Baya Gwen Senior.
Yes, the lawmakers of Sinoe County, they are on fire this afternoon because we are told by one of the lawmakers, Representative of District Number 1, that all the lawmakers of Sinoe County receive 100,000 United States dollars.
Rufa Sandy, Eric Ba, Ayemo Nabuzegre go, Ayemo Nabuzegre, Segre, Nabuzegre. Yeah,
and that's how you put the ESOTERIC, the first Liberian to have a birthday celebration in his car for his beautiful wife. And of course, tragedy in the Sapo community. We have our daughter. We lost our daughter. Helena Where, a member of the USAA, is no more.
I got W. Reeves, Charles Cooper, Kano, Stephen Gwine, Aven Tade, Magre Amule, S.A.C. Kane, Sessio, Amumu, Yoneke, Gabriel Black Plantin, and the man. No, we are down where to my play power, do that one where.
Yes, Graduate Association has been resuscitated by Edith Poah. We're going to tell from the recent convention. We're going to look at some videos.
Yeah,
the first time for the Graduate Association from Queen Contest, $30,000.
Magawelu ajiweo, Magawelu. Nongere kuanyai, Magawelu ajiweo, nongere nyai, Magawelu. Nongere nyayo, Magawelu ajiweo, nongere kuanyai, Magawelu. Nongere nyayo, Magawelu.
Yes, nobody knows the future, so be careful.
Magawelu. Nongere kuanyai, Magawelu ajiweo, nongere nyaya, Magawelu.
Yes, we are following Voices Sinoe in the diaspora with Dark Side, put the ESOTERIC and my crew from Liberia. We're going to be having a wonderful, wonderful show this afternoon. Please share.
Nigeria Association in the America. Raw elections, free contest. Fargo, North Dakota, 2024.
Yes, LA's Ambassador LA. Ambassador Ellis is backstage, Sarah Ellis, if you like, and we are waiting on Sagacious to join us. Yes, Sarah wanted to challenge my wife on a birthday celebration. She can't make it. Moton Jiru, welcome aboard. Joe Maladine, welcome aboard. Patrick Bolu, welcome aboard. Sagacious, we are waiting for you, Bast. I want to see you backstage shortly. I've seen Wakoko here following us. Tatos, you guys welcome to the show. We are not seeing everybody. If you want us to recognize you, please comment.
Le Noble Production, Eric de Musique Factories. Je faisais semblant de ne pas te voir, car c'est le signe de mon amour. La première fois que je t'ai croisé, ton regard m'a fasciné. C'est belle, l'amour n'a pas de classe, l'amour n'a pas de frontières.
You say Belly, they don't even dance. I put it and Sarah Ellis and Sagacious.
La Bible nous enseigne là où il y a l'amour, il y a toujours la paix.
All right, guys, we have to start the show. It's sharp 2 o'clock on my side here, so let's get the show on our way here for us. Welcome aboard, ladies and gentlemen, to Voice of Sinoe in the Diaspora with Doc. Put the Esoteric. It is another fantastic, wonderful day to be here with you to discuss issues related to Sinoe and other parts of the world. Welcome to all of you. Again, those that are following, want to say thank you for joining us. Mazin, as you join us. Thank you to all of you. Share the show for us. You can also follow us on YouTube. Let me bring Sarah here. Sarah, are you set to be to get on the show? Let me see. I want you to elevate your camera a little bit. See what you can adjust yourself to see from the chest area. There you go. All right. How you doing, Sarah?
I'm doing good, and you?
Fantastic. All right, another wonderful day. What is Sagacious? You got to be punctual. It's 2 o'clock. What, a man sleeping?
I'm not too sure.
All right, but how you doing? How's Liberia?
Liberia is great, and Sinoe as a whole is also good. Yeah.
Great and good, she said. Tell me, let's warm us more while we wait for Sagacious to join. When you say great and good, tell me what is great for about Liberia and good about Sinoe right now?
The issue of peace.
Okay.
Yes, we have peace in our county, and people are carrying on their normal activities in the county. So it is great. Without peace, you have a lot of things going on. So once we have peace and there is life, we are doing great in Liberia.
Okay, peace. Even though no jobs, healthcare is not there, electricity is intermittent. I mean, I can go on. So, but that's, again, it's called perspectivism. Your perspective is different from my perspective. Go ahead if you want to say something.
Yes, of course, there are other things that we already used to as a Liberian. as people and citizens of Sinoe County. When it comes to the issue of electricity, we don't have electricity in Sinoe. So I cannot complain of electricity issue in Sinoe County because since since I started knowing myself, I have not seen electricity like what we have in Monrovia in Sinoe. So I cannot complain that, oh, without electricity it means that we are not going. We've been working in darkness until the issue of solar light came about. So I cannot complain about electricity, but I can complain about health. And I think the health facility, the only referral hospital in Sinoe is doing well, you know. So we are great.
All right, all right, all right. Understandable, understandable. All right, so like while Sigisho is still yet to come on, let's get the show going here.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, so on our lineup today, we have. I just want to start with some basic stuff here for today. So, we got a couple of breaking news that I want to share for sure, but let's do some little congratulations. And we will, of course, since you are on the show already, let's start with you. Not congratulations, but at least for you, it's birthday, belated birthday. You celebrated, you turned what, 21 or 22? You don't have to tell us. I can be doing that thing all lot. Don't tell us. Ladies don't disclose their age. Yeah, you don't have to. You don't have to. Yeah, but on a serious note, I want to say happy birthday to you. Uh, like I wrote a post. I mean, when I interact with you, the young people of Sinoe County, I pay attention. It seems like sometimes, I mean, those of you that have not met me physically, some people I come across as somebody who is mean and likes to fight. No, it's not like that. So I do these things, and when I engage you guys, I want to see how you engage issue, how you address issue. And you're one of the young persons or one of the young ladies in Sinoe County that I do admire. So the potential in you, and that's why I try to bring you closer. So that, because what I noticed is, Sarah, our culture as a whole is kind of patriarchy. It's about men, right? We got a men dominated culture. So that's why right now, if you look at, let me put the picture up for you. You see, if you see the leadership of Sinoe County, the lawmakers, they are all men, no female. So for some reason we think that men are better than the women, which is not the case, right? So when I see our young ladies doing good, they have the potential. My goal here is to help them to come. I mean, especially as somebody who has three, girls, all girls, right? I need to kind of tell the girls that you can do as much as men or better than men. So sorry, I'm very proud of you. I mean, you are involved in the county activities. You are a trained ERBC journalist, a reporter, and stuff like that. So I'm very proud of you and say happy birthday to you. Wish you many more happy returns.
Thank you very much. And I also want to appreciate you for acknowledging the fact, appreciating the work that we started in Sinoe, and we hope and pray that we continue with the path that I have started. And I want to say thank you for the post and for the recognition of my job. Thank you very much.
No problem. I would have written more about our tire, so I just did one paragraph.
Okay. Uh,
All right, so like I want to do a shout out to a couple of people that I saw that celebrated their birthdays. No, not birthday, but I'm kind of tripping a little bit. That earned degrees, right? They graduated. They got that's a great.
okay.
That's something that I like to see, especially in Sinoe and in Liberia. I mean, even though it's one thing, Sarah, to have a degree, it's another thing for you to use that degree properly to help your people. Some people have a degree, and the degree will be a menace to the people. It will be a thread to use it to kind of polarize that people to use their degree to create conflict and those things, So, yeah, but and so far, I'm glad, I'm happy to see sons and daughters of Liberia. They are doing good things. So, let's showcase some of the images, some of the people that I want to acknowledge here today on the show. I haven't seen Anna Butler for a long time. Anna, how you doing? Long time. Welcome aboard. Let's see. Yeah, this is a young lady. I know her personally from Pennsylvania. Her name is Thelma Browne. She's married. She's in Minnesota, and she just got her doctorate degree in nursing. She's highly educated lady. So, we want to say on behalf of the platform, we want to say congratulations to Thelma, Mr. Browne-Kaine, for this hard work, for the level of knowledge that you have acquired. It's good for our country again. But again, like I already said, it's one thing to obtain the knowledge, it's another thing to properly apply the knowledge. Because my thing is the application that I have problem with. We have people that child seller, and they say they were educated and they use that knowledge to destroy the country. We're seeing politicians right now, they're using that knowledge instead of helping, they're using the knowledge to engage into corruption and do different things, and why the people are suffering. But we want to see, I'm optimistic that the new breed of leaders or educated people that are coming up will do something radically different from our predecessor or the people before us. So I want to say congratulations to Thelma for this huge accomplishment. Sarah, you want to do a shout out to her? Go ahead.
Okay, so congratulations for job well done. And when it comes to the issues of women empowerment, we always stand firm to support our fellow women, and we pray that one day Sinoe will produce a female who will represent them in the House of Representatives or Senate, and we will be like other counties like Gedeh, like Mosorado, Bon County, McGibby, Nima, and so forth. Like Cape Mount, right now, Cape Mount has set the record by producing the youngest lawmaker in the Republic of Liberia, which has to do with Benu or Binta Manzale from
How
Grand
old
Cape
is she?
Mount County. I think she around 26 or 7 now. Yes, she was 26 when she got elected.
She older than Sonny
So,
Boy. Sonny Boy is 25.
eh?
I said she older than Sonny Boy. Sonny Boy is 25.
No, we are
I just messing
discussing
with you.
freedom.
I just messing with you. Go ahead.
Okay. So, for me, I'm a feminist, and I've been into the issues of women advocacy and other things. So I really want to applaud her. She have done a great job by taking up the step and getting her degree. So congratulations to you.
All right, another young lady too, Liberian. She's my wife's family member. Miss Cooper also got her master's degree. I think she about 20, yeah, 20, 23, 24 around there, young lady, or 25 if I'm not mixing the age up. But yeah, she also got a master's degree in nursing. And we want to also use the opportunity to say congratulations to Miss Cooper on this huge accomplishment as well. I'm happy that our ladies, because Sarah, if you look at the history of Liberia, right, the women have been consigned to the kitchen. They think women only go for the kitchen, they go for cooking and do different things in the domestic work. That's why they relegate our ladies too. But this time, the ladies have left the kitchen. Some are still taking care of the kitchen and they are still pursuing their education, which is pretty good. So I want to say congratulations to Miss Cooper on the this huge achievement or milestone. Let's go to the next person. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Sorry. Let me before I go to the next person. Go ahead.
Yeah. So congratulations to you, Miss Cooper. You are taking a great step within your 24 grade one, and we applaud you for that. The people of Liberia, we are happy, and also we promise to take your first step to do the same as well. Thank you for bringing pride to the people of Liberia.
Another one we have here is Susannah Krah. Susannah Krah is the daughter of Poah and David Krah. They're from Sinoe County, and she got a bachelor degree. I think it's business. So it's not easy, Sarah. The children, they are not joking in the U.S. They are going because they say that the ladies, they are saying Liberia has to be rescued. Now Joseph Baga rescue team, he over there. They're talking about real rescue. So the ladies are empowering themselves. They are going to school, and the new Liberia that we anticipate will be a different Liberia. Sarah, guess what? I was looking at Rwanda, right? Rwanda is, I think, one of the countries in the world with huge female representation in parliament. And guess what? Rwanda is one of the countries that is doing well, right? And,
Sure.
and I like their democracy, the way they did their democracy. You see, Liberia, we have the tendency to mimic, to copy, to plagiarize what other people do. Oh, America is doing it, so we must do the same thing. So the Rwandans, what they did was they devised their own democracy. They say the disabled people must be represented in parliament. So they have somebody in parliament who is disabled representing the interests of that population. They made provision for women to be represented. So special seats were allocated for women to be represented in parliament. They have a team that representing the teachers in the country. So it's a unique system they have in that country, and see democracy. Because Sarah, if you are not been through what the people that are disabled going through, you will not, sympathize with them better. If you are not a woman, say for example, if say you have Sonny Boy Noah representing you right now in this, he does not understand what you guys going through. So he will tell you, woman can do what man can do. He will say stuff like that. So we need somebody who understands what is going on with certain population, and that person, when the person gets in the parliament, they will properly advocate, for that population. So we want to say congratulations to the young lady, Susannah Krah, on this great job. I want to say also thanks to the parents. Right now the people of Liberia, they are still fighting. Whether the Sapo people they are legitimate in Liberia, they are legitimate tribal group or not. So you have Sapo girls now, they are going to school, and sooner rather than later it will be different ball game in Liberia. So we want to say congratulations to this young lady. Another person, Sarah, go ahead. Sorry, if you want to do a shout out to that would be fair.
Okay, so congratulations, Ms. Krah. We are proud of you, especially the people of Sinoe. It is our pleasure to see that we have young people out there who are fighting hard to see that women are on the international level when it comes to leadership, and also looking at the aspect of higher education. We are seeing you, and we're going to take your first step to also go out there and forward our education. Thank you very much, and congratulations once again.
Nice. All right, we got another. See, the people that I just put out, they are all women, but we got some men too in Sinoe County or in Liberia that are serious, right? That want to compete with you guys, Sarah. Everything will not be all the women, So we have our son too, Morris Sackor. Morris Sackor recently just got his master's degree. I think philosophy, something in education. And I'm very proud of Morris Sackor. So we want to say also congratulations to Morris Sackor on this huge, I think it's from the University of Cape Coast, right? Yeah, he got the degree. Yeah. He did great. Morris did great. And I want to say special congratulations to Morris Sackor for the obtainment of his master's degree. He wants to be, the last time I checked, he wrote a post saying his goal is to be the Minister of Education in Liberia. That's why he plans to do that, what he wants to do, because he thinks that the system of education in Liberia is problematic. Something is wrong. And so he wants to be the Minister of Education to streamline, to overhaul, to revolutionize the way people are learning in our country. And so I want to say congratulations to Morris Sackor, level-headed guy. When I went to Liberia, I met him. Yeah, you talk to Morris, you know that the guy got brain in your hair. Some people, when you talk to them, you be embarrassed. Like some of the guys now we have in parliament. you know, especially district number 3. Sarah, I'll let you hear that thing, but me. Yeah, district number 3 is not represented. But I don't know. I don't know. Again, I have been planning to replace the guy who is representing my district right now in district number 3. Yeah, 2029, we don't want to repeat the mistake we have in our district. We are not represented. So, Allah
So
will be.
so 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 what happened if the person that is representing the district perform well? Because the last time I just got an information about the representative of district number 3
Mhm.
having discussion with the managing director of FDA concerning the poor living condition of our people who are living around the park, and also talking about, the FDA stopping the people livelihood, like going in the forest to do some hunting and other things, which will make them to have some food in their homes and also be able to have shelter. So for that reason, there was a great, interaction between he and the managing director to see how best they can help the people that are living around the park in order so that they can be able to have shelter and also be able to sustain they and their family and sending their children to school. So what happened if he succeed in that? And there are a lot of things that we hearing he been negotiating with. If he met with the vice president of the Republic of Liberia. So what happened if it's go? And they also talk about the issues of 5 million loan for the women of district number 3. So what happened if he succeed in doing the good thing for the people? Will you still or removing 2029?
Okay, Sarah, the the first thing you said was if. So everything is conditional right now, if, right? It's a be if. All right. So I cannot make a judgment on something that is probabilistic right now, if, that's number one. Number two, Sarah, when I was your age, I have been hearing the same thing. They say, oh, the other minister have an important meeting with the other one here. They have diplomatic meeting. They've been saying the same thing since I was your age. And they are saying the same thing. So those things don't mean anything to me. What I saw Bob know I met with somebody or he met with the vice president. That thing is what they call political rhetoric, right? They want you they want to sell something to you that you are like that will sound good to your ear. All right. But come to think about it, they don't review any result. All right, they don't no result on that. So they just thought, oh, that diploma. We have the other meeting, and the guys will go on Facebook and make a post. And after several years now, they say, oh, it's not easy, it's tough. This thing not come easily. But then life is becoming easy for them. So, but and you talk about 5 million loan, right, Sarah? You know what loan is? Loan is money that somebody gives you, and you have to pay with interest. It's not free. So when somebody gives you loan, it's not something to celebrate because it's people that Sonny
Yeah,
Boy know
so
what they, right? Hold on. People that Sonny Boy know what they are capitalists. So the capitalists, what they do is it's about profit, it's about the accumulation of capital. So they will get the poor person. The reason the person does not have it because they are poor, right? Somebody is poor, and then you give the person loan, and then you say, you know what, the person that giving the loan, the person is rich, but then the one that is poor, they say, oh, I'll give you the money. You will give me more money on top of it. I don't see it as a good thing. It's exploitation of that poor person. Sarah, it should be the other way around. You that get the money, you give it to the poor person. If you want to add something to it, it will make sense to me. But the person can be poor, then you say, I will give you money, and you give me more on top of it. I don't have it. That's why I'm poor.
so what I learned is a non like profit. You are not adding anything. You are not giving back the money, but rather he's giving it to the district woman
No, but you,
for
you
them
say
to do good
loan.
thing.
Loan is not, how you say grant, then I say, okay, because grant is different from loan.
Okay, so I sure the word grant will be much preferable, because what I heard they talk about loan without the people refunding the money, if I'm not mistaken, like from what I read.
Mhm.
Yes.
So,
Okay,
but,
so let's go to our show. So,
okay.
congratulations to Morris Sackor. He's been you know, one of the big brother from Sinoe who always, talk about English class and other things. What are some of the words that are good in speaking, in order to avoid errors when you are speaking in public and other things. And I'm so glad that he achieved and received his master degree. And we hope and pray that he got a better job so that he can be able to help the people of Sinoe and Liberia as a whole. Congratulations to you.
Yeah, Sarah, you see, I love the fact that Morris he mastered the foreign language to call English, right? But I wish the man would master his own language and teach it to the people, right? The Chinese man does not teach the people, they teach English, but they teach Mandarin to their people, right? They teach, the English man does not teach his son or daughter Sapo or Crew. They teach their language to the people. So it's lugubrious to see my children learning foreign language, English, and people will they're talking about speaking perfect English. It is not my language. It is not my first language. If somebody say I don't speak Sapo or Crew or Crown properly, then I will be embarrassed. But I speak somebody else's language, and you say, "Oh, I can't be celebrating Morris Sackor for learning English." I'm just messing with you. But on a serious note, I think that's something we have to look into. We have to prioritize our own things, right? We tend to put premium on other people's things than our own thing. And I think I have a problem with that, Nothing wrong with learning your own language and having your master's or PhD in our language as well, But, it is what it is. I want to say congratulations to Morris. You can't teach our children English so they can forget their own language. Right now, Sarah, can we speak our own language? Because Morris has got to teach our English. Yeah, the people fighting to speak foreign language perfectly, but their own language, when they say, "Oh, you can speak," I can't speak that thing. You what? Your own language you can't speak it? What's up? Why you can't speak your own language? Yeah, and you fighting over English. Anyway, guys, that's it. Let me go to something else. I want to say again on a serious note, congratulations to all of you on your achievements. That this is great. We are happy for you. Hopefully, we make an impact in Liberia, help people out. You got the knowledge now, and the knowledge got to be applied to transform the lives of people. All right, Sarah, let's go on a side note. This lady is called Helena Weller. She recently passed away. She's in the U.S. She's a member of the USAA. Yeah, she has been sick for quite some time. And I know her. I met her personally. She was somebody who was vivacious and energetic. When you meet her, she's always happy. She got the same smile you see on the picture there. She always smiling, So yeah, unfortunately, Segesha, you can put yourself on mute, please. And so she just recently passed away, and I want to say our sympathies to the family. Yes, right now I see in the chat room the members of the USA. We are raising funds to see how we can give a befitting burial. Yes, it is that's why life is transitory, and that's why I don't take life too seriously. Every moment I have, I make the best use of it. If you have your loved ones, your friends and family, make the best, because anything can happen at any time. Helena that was with us yesterday, she is no more. So may your soul rest in peace, and may life, you can say, perpetual shine on her, right? All right. So, Sarah, if you have something to say, go ahead, or I'll bring Segesha on. Segesha is backstage finally.
Yeah, so I should just come in.
Segesha.
Hey.
Yeah, we just have sharing the tragic news with the people. So if you have something to say to the bereaved family or something, you can go ahead.
Well, I did listen. Death is inevitable, and I know one day we all have to pass through similar situation. Sometimes when these incidents occurred, it brings to mind, some of the feelings we had, years back, months back, and so on. So our hearts are up with the bereaved family. We want to say, take solace in the Lord. The biblical man will say he gives and he takes. We hope that she rests in God's bosom. And maybe one day we'll be able to see each other again. Like burial to the bereaved family.
So Gesha, I know it's a difficult time right now for the family, but when you say he gives and he takes, would you call that person a good person?
I'm not a biblical scholar, but biblical scholar says it is God who gives life, and when He takes life, it is He who takes life. For instance, they said in the Bible, the age a person should reach, the normal age should be 70, and if you have exceeded 70, then it's God's grace. So I may not know of an age because even the biblical people say there's something called untimely death.
Mhm.
Sometimes it's not your time to die, but then you are caught up with. But again, and like I said, biblical scholars say everything, whether good or bad, we should give praises to God.
All right, I don't want to go in different direction. I disagree with
Uh-huh.
that saying, but let go ahead. Let go to something else. All right, let's do a couple of shout out here, and that was the tragic news. So I just wanted to share that, and let's go to yesterday. It's the biggest, I can say, a biggest blunder on my part, sagacious, but it's
Mhm.
because this country is very basic, you know. So we have a couple of days to work, and then we have 2 days, you know. So, but it's not a good excuse anyway. So yesterday, my mother celebrated her birthday, you know. Yeah, so I didn't write a post, and because of my hectic schedule, and then so I just wanted to just I don't want they said late is better than never, right? So I just want to use the opportunity to say happy birthday to my mama. Mama, I love you so much. I want to say thank you for building the child. I shouldn't use that word, child, a man or old man I am, you know, for giving me the support, the knowledge, and uh, get nurturing me basically to be who I am. I want to say I love you so much. Happy birthday to you. And the next birthday, I don't know, my wife will get mad because I will do something that will beat her celebration down. Yeah. So I want to say happy birthday, Mama, who love you so much and wish you many more happy returns on behalf of the family, your grandchildren, and everybody else. Wish you all the best.
Let bring small laughter in it. Sarah, they may they are male get problem here. They may
Yeah.
wealth, they may wealth, they may declare a worldwide holiday. In fact, the man is on record to be the only native man from Sino who took his well over birthday to right place. That the man telling us say you forgot your mother birthday.
Yeah, no, I didn't forget. I said I was so engaged. It was my
but
okay.
but but
So I didn't read the post. That's what I mean. I didn't forget.
but as compared to your wife, I mean we saw I mean post I mean days back before her birthday.
Right. I agree. But you see, Sagesha, you guys told me that at a certain point you leave your mind, your pie, and you cleave to your wife, right?
Now we don't want to show you all that the Bible said.
No, he won't put the Bible.
The Bible the man shall leave his father.
But
You
let's say
leave your mind, you leave your pie, and go to your woman. You know what I'm saying? So okay. So because of that, sometimes we concentrate on the family too much to the point where some uncertainty. I mean, but again, it was a big. That's why I said it was a big blunder on my part. I didn't even say mistake, right? I said it was a big blunder, right? And next time the blunder will not be repeated. You know. But Mama, want to say sorry for not writing the essay, but you know, there is always a next time. You know, Sigisha made me to forget because you're doing all the different flyers for my wife and Sarah on the other side doing a post as well. So all the teenagers coming all over the place. And then yesterday we went somewhere where one girl to one of the Liberian girls, she graduated, and so we're there for a long time. Yesterday we traveled from where I was. I mean, I live there is like an hour, 30 minutes drive. So back and forth. You're talking about 5 hours. You know, so it got me a little occupied yesterday. But that's why I didn't do a special post for my mom. But you know, the birthday package still coming. You know, something will be in the mail for her pretty soon. You know, that's the bottom line. All
Well,
right.
would like to say, let's say happy belated birthday to her. Like I said, yesterday was her birthday. Happy belated birthday. We wish you long life. Thank you for bringing forth a grown-up man, as he rightly puts it. But nobody's a grown-up man for the mother anyway. Thank you for bringing forth this child. A child will always be a child.
All right, all
Uh,
right. So true.
Okay,
But
so great
Sarah,
people
go
are
ahead.
born as usual,
Mm.
and so happy belated birthday to you, mother. Uh, you were born in a grown which is male, and our characteristics define us as unique people, people who always go for what they want. I wish you many more years to cross the 70 years that the Bible talk about and to go for 100 plus. Happy belated birthday.
Nice, nice. So, but I mean, Sagisha says something over there. You are always a baby. The Africa, I think you're happy with American people. As soon as you read 18, they put you out. Yeah.
yeah, we African.
Yeah. Now in Africa, when you 40 years, you stay in your parent house, or yeah, you be 18 years, you live in that crib. If you want
But
to say,
but but it is done differently. And, you know, it is done differently. In Africa, you reach 18. I mean, where you starting from? Sometimes you reach 18, you reach 7. So where you starting from? Even if your parent put you on and say, man, you 18 years, at least you should go over a package. You have a startup.
right.
I think it's done. I think it's done in America. But again, that I mentioned, man, you reach 18 now. So girl,
All right. So, Gesha, let's reflect on VOSD First Lady birthday. Like you rightly said, I mean, I want to correct you a little bit, right? It is not, I'm not the only, Sarah, you want to elevate yourself a little bit? You're all the way down. There you go. Yeah. Sigeja, are you there? You're frozen. Yeah, Sarah, you always got better service than that man. So, like I about to say, Sarah, right? Sigeja said, I'm the first native man. No, it's not the first native man, the first Liberian.
yeah.
Look at the history of Liberia. No man has taken his wife in the sky for birthday celebration. Name one Liberian that did that. I'm not saying Africa is too big. You know, they got a lot of rich people here in Africa, right? But I'm saying Liberia. Name one Liberian that took his wife in the sky for celebration. You can't do that. So I'm the first in the history of Liberia. So when you right now, when they are writing the Guinness Book of Record, I have gone down in the history of Liberia as the first man to take his wife in the sky for celebration. Two of us.
True.
So anytime, just mark that question. Anytime you count on your wire test or wax test, just choose that's how you put the esoteric. The first man, you don't choose me, you will get that question wrong. In Liberia, the first Liberian to take his wife birthday celebration in the sky. That's how you put the esoteric. And that's what esoteric means, understood by the chosen few. That few people can understand me because I do things different way, you know. But it was a wonderful I mean, see the wife, she was very excited. You know, wifey was very excited. I mean, I love that. You know, I didn't tell her what I was doing, but you know, I thought she wouldn't like it, but she was so excited. You know, we're in the air and she would be freaking out, like, you know, relax, I got you. You know, yeah. So yeah, yeah. I'm so happy to have an incredible wife and who is caring. Yeah, sagacious. My wife is good. She's a wonderful person. She got a good spirit. When you meet her right now in person, you'll like her. She's very outgoing. She down to earth. You know, I mean, she's a wonderful person. And I'm glad to have such a partner. You know, yeah, to build life, to do things for. She supports whatever I do, at least the positive things. You know, right now my show, she's behind me, do what he can do. She got different ideas right now what we can do to help the young children in Liberia and different things. She's great. She's a great person. And Sigisha, you be happy. Your daughter and her get the same birthday, you know, so that's a plus for you, you know. Yeah, she told me some kind of breaking news, but I would share with you right now. You know, we'll get behind the same, you guys share. Yeah.
But on and over, like I said, to see a man successful, a married man, to see him successful, it means he must have a supportive partner. You know, nowadays there are people who get involved in the marriages, and I mean they are married, but I mean don't have the kind of supportive partner. And seeing you progress, I mean, in fact, to even run this platform is a huge tax.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe a lot of people may feel maybe this man just running this platform. To run the platform alone is a huge.
Yeah, that man frozen. Sir. So any reaction to my wife's birthday celebration in his car?
No, but you are in special. So
No, Sigisha was talking about he frozen.
I just saw the photos, and you know, the woman was born in May, and everything that has to do with May, they are very unique. And May people are people who strive for success. They are people who always succeeding, and they go for what they want. So we are blessed to have a partner who was born in May, and you are one of the luckiest person on earth. Yes, for choosing a mate partner. So happy belated birthday to you. Uh, I wish you long life, prosperity, more wins in all your activity, and always have a good home. One of the hardest tasks you have is to convince to pray for your husband to start going to church. That that one of the hardest tasks.
That one, Papa, get it here.
That, that one of the hardest tasks you get right now. Yeah,
Forget it.
because I remember one time we were on the show and you were discussing about the pastor, you know, giving a lot of questions and other things, and you commented on on the show, say one day God will intervene. That's the major task you have right now, to convince you so that you can start going to church and start believing the Bible. Yes.
Okay, okay. All
Yeah,
right.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
yes, go ahead.
So, First Lady VOSD, as a team from Liberia, we want to say thank you. And like I was saying, some of the little dollars you should be saving for other things, you are doing it to. I mean, you are sending it, you are using it to grow this platform. Well, I will say thank you. I mean, what you are doing is a record. One day, who knows? I mean, and this platform will be transformed. I mean, your work you're doing is just something that nobody can pay you for. But esoteric may not want to hear this. Or it's in heaven. Yeah, esoteric, I want to hear.
No, I
But
want to
everything
hear
you
those
do,
things. Why not?
heaven. Huh?
We can disagree and still hear your thing. So I have no problem with hearing your thing.
Yeah, so the reward for her will be in heaven. God is going to reward her greatly. God is also going to reward you greatly for what you are doing.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah. So Sarah said something interesting earlier. She said, because my wife was born in May, so I am blessed. So I will also assume that the guy she has, the guy is very blessed. You know, yeah. Is that the case, Sarah? The guy is also blessed. Your
Of
partner
course,
is
of course.
okay. Okay, good. All right, guys, that's something I just wanted to show over there with respect to the First Lady's birthday celebration. Let's get to, the major thing that we want to talk about today on VOSD. Sarah, you can go up. You can go up on the die. You go. I put the bullet. There you go. Or I put the talking point there. It might bring you. There you go. So now, Sagesha, let's start with this international breaking news. So that we will go into other things, and we'll be right back. It's breaking news.
Amen.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Voice of Sound with Esoteric and the panelists from Liberia. All right, my co-host. So I don't know whether you guys followed this breaking news from Europe. Slovakia, the country of Slovakia is a little country in, I think it's Central Europe. The president was shot multiple times. Yes, I think it was yesterday that incident happened. And currently he's in a critical condition right now. He was shot by, we are told that the man that did it, he's in his 70s, 70-year-old man did that. It was crazy. So what I will do is just play a quick video here to see what happened. And then if you have any input on that, you can share with us. Let me see. Let me share this.
Prime Minister of Slovakia, Robert Fico, remains hospitalized after being shot multiple times in what officials are describing as an assassination attempt. Authorities arrested the suspected gunman at the scene yesterday. A government minister says there was a, quote, clear political motivation for the shooting, but did not provide details. CBS News senior foreign correspondent Holly Williams has more.
In broad daylight, as the Prime Minister met members of the public, an apparent act of political violence that's reverberating across this continent. Prime Minister Robert Fico was left fighting for his life. Local media reported that the gunman detained at the scene is in his 70s. The shooting was an attack on democracy, said the Slovak president, Zuzana Čaputová. Prime Minister Fico was elected last year on a pro-Russian, anti-American platform, stopping his country's supply of weapons to Ukraine and campaigning against LGBTQ+ rights. It sparked mass protests in Slovakia, a nation with bitter political divisions. The US and its European allies may disagree with Fico's positions, but they've denounced the shooting as a horrific act of violence.
Prime Minister Fico's doctors said today that he spent 5 hours in surgery following the shooting. They say his condition has now stabilized, but is still serious. Anne-Marie and Lindsay.
Holly, I want you to give us a little more context here. How are Slovakians reacting and responding to this? Why do they think this happened?
When we think of Europe, we tend to think of, democracies, of sort of wealthy, industrialized countries, and we tend to think of Europe as a fundamentally stable place. But what we often forget is that in fairly recent history, in the last 100 years or so, political instability in Europe has sparked 2 world wars that spread around the globe and killed tens of millions of people. So I think a lot of other Western democracies are worried by some of Prime Minister Fico's policies, but they're also deeply worried by political violence in the heart of Europe.
All right, guys, that's the development, the trending. It's a trending global news right now. The assassination attempt on the life of the president of Slovakia. Like I was already saying, maybe people that finally don't know where is Slovakia again. It's a little country in Central Europe. It's about the population about the population of Liberia. It's a landlocked country. It has a border with Ukraine. It has a border with Poland, Czech Republic. So it's somewhere in the middle there in Central Europe, with 5 million people, like the population of Liberia. Yes, when I look at the video, right, personally, I think the security did not do well, because I mean, if you have time, go on YouTube later and carefully follow the video. The man was shot 5 times in the presence of the security by a 70-year-old man. Imagine that, 70-year-old man shooting at the president. And the gun is not automatic. It's not something that you can go. Brrr, no, he did it pow, 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 5 times before the security. So I was thinking, what was a security compromise or something to allow the man to shoot 5 rounds or 5 shots at the president? I mean, it was just amazing to me. So I just think there was a conspiracy, and if I were the president, if he survived it, or the prime minister, a lot of those guys supposed to be fired. That's my view. But it's horrible. It's horrible. I mean, and again, there are other players beyond this, because they're talking about LGBTQ right. The men are opposing those things. And so, I mean, those people that have serious power right now, especially in the West, so you can't oppose those people. And I think a lot of things beyond the man assassination attempt. Hopefully, he want to survive it. But right now, the situation is terrible. If you have anything to say, you can go ahead. Otherwise, let's go to something else.
Yeah, so I tried to read on that article, and when I was reading, I was told it's a 71-year-old man, 71-year-old man who should be the prime suspect of the shooting. But then there was some investigation. What may have been the motive of the shooting? What may have been the motive, but it's still unclear. As journalists too, will do a very deep follow on the story to know what may have been the reason, and they wanted to have killed. And as he's on a critical condition, we don't know whether he's going to survive it. But we pray and hope so.
All right. Let's go. So, Sarah, if you have something other than that, we can go to something. You have opinion on that?
So we can go ahead.
Okay. All right. Suggestions. I think that's something you share with us that I want us to go into a little bit too. Is this incident? It's a breaking news, so I'll be right back. All right, guys, welcome back. So, the breaking. Maybe one of you want to read that suggestion. You want to read the title over there if you can see it.
So, Chinese national arrested for illegal send money in Sinoe County.
Right. So, I want you to go into that topic a little bit. Flex it out for us.
As you may be aware, Sinoe County is one of the counties that we have the presence of Chinese national money sent throughout. Sinoe County. They were initially in the Sanquin Belt. Later, they migrated to Morrisville, to Banner, and Buta. And this is causing a very serious environmental problem for the county. If you can recall, those of you viewing us, you are aware that downtown community is being carried away by sea erosion. We are trying to fight the situation. But then again, they are money sent. And the money of sent is causing a very serious problem. And if care cannot be
he froze in there. Topic, are you following it? That development in Sinoe? Well, the new superintendent arrested Chinese nationals, for
yes.
Go ahead.
Yes, so the new superintendent of Sinoe County, Superintendent Sagacious.
Yeah. And so, like I said, if care is not taken, we will have the same situation that we are having now with downtown community. The pathetic thing about it is, what do our people benefit from this same money? What do our people benefit? Our people don't even know the market value of the same. Chinese national will use our own Liberian brothers. They come and fool these parabon chiefs I mean, other people they give them small money and they start to demand saying, what is the market saying? They send their money. They say the only thing they are money. These people allegedly are taking gold and diamond from us, not just saying money.
Sagesha, what prompted the superintendent to authorize the arrest of the people, and how many of them were arrested?
We were told approximately 7 persons were arrested. But if you can recall, there was a communication put forth by District Number 1 Representative of Sinoe County on the floor for discussion, and the Minister of Land Mines and Energy was invited, and during the invitation and after the invitation, he placed a standing order. He asked that all same money operation in Liberia be put a halt to. So these people.
Sarah, you can proxy for him. I think he's still freezing out.
Yes. So the superintendent arrest came about from the refusal, or should I call it disobeying, of those Chinese nationals in Sinoe County. After the District Number 1 representative of Sinoe wrote the House, and then the President of the Republic of Liberia used the executive order to stop all money, send money company in Liberia. Immediately stop them so that they can be able to review all their contracts and other things they sign before, if any other thing will be added before they can start, their proper work. But then they have a company in Sinoe County, which is called STT, refused to adhere to the president executive order by stopping the money process in Sinoe, but they continue to carry on the money while the president placed the executive order. So for that reason, the superintendent of Sinoe County see it as a disrespect to the president of the Republic of Liberia, and also they are doing illegal money because the president have already given the veto power. So for that reason, he ordered the arrest of those Chinese people. He have 6 Chinese nationals, 2 black persons from Sinoe, and they were arrested by the Liberian National Police along with the Joint Security Immigrant Justice Enforcement Agency group. They all arrested them, took them to the police station, and I think later followed them to court for disrespecting and doing illegal money, because along the president gave the veto power, no one should go to do any other money. So the president came in with the issues of the president executive order by stopping all same money company within the Republic of Liberia.
Okay. So currently, little guys are in jail. They are bailed out.
They have the lawyer, so their lawyer stood for them, and then but the case is in court, and we are here to do the trial of the case anyway.
Okay.
Because in the process of that, another great thing happened in Sinoe from the MIA standpoint to do with the personnel. The HR for the MIA of Sinoe County was found dead at the administrative building on Sunday. So because of that, I think the superintendent have to, focus on the HR issue. Then those people who are being arrested by him.
Okay, so Gesha, you are saying something?
So like I said, what do our people stand to benefit? This money company, I don't know whether, the concessional agreement is ready, visited, scrutinized, and approved by the legislature before they go to the community to sign the memorandum of understanding. Because you will find out these people just go to the other folks, take some money and give it to them, and start taking natural resources from Liberia, especially from our country. For instance, of late the Ghanaians were present in Sinoe, taking our gold and just paying few dollars to Paramount Chiefs or commissioner or whatever. In fact, to such an extent, there were trees in the forest that were useful that some Liberians don't know about. These people were carrying the trees over now using a canoe, carrying a gunner. So what do our people stand to benefit?
So suggestions, do we blame these Chinese, these foreigners, or we blame our leaders?
Like I said, we will have to blame our leaders. We should have to blame our leaders. And I'm grateful that Representative Quioh can, put that on the talking table in the house. So that because they are now asking to revisit all of the concessional agreement in Sinoe County, and in fact all the concessional agreements in Liberia, because our people benefit little or nothing. Little or nothing. You know, foreign nationals, they are mining gold. You go there, they are trees from our forest. But what do our country stand to benefit? Look
Yes,
at
Sarah. Let Sarah come in. Sarah, go ahead.
And one of the hurtful part about where the STT people are mining, like the Moka farm area, you have they want to relocate the people, and then relocating, and each person they have to give you maybe 2,000 or 1,500 that you can be able to move to another area to build your house there. So that 1,500, 2,000 is a money that you're going to use to buy new land, build house, and move inside. So those money are very small. And how much do they sell one of those truck of sand? These are things that people are supposed to really look at, and our people, they are not really aware of these things that the people are taking from them. They only believe the little 500 or 1,000, 2,000 the people give them. So we also need education, because everybody want to work. We want job, we want company, we want this, we want that. Yes, you want them, but the implication, they should also be aware of the implication after the people may have used all of your resources. What will you gain? Your children that you sending to school, the outcome of them for tomorrow. Let's look at the issue of SRC, the Sinoe rubber plantation. Our people took the land, they gave it to Toba. Another company came in, they planted those rubbers and other things. Now they want for another company to go in that place. But then Toba family always come in that the land belongs to them. And so because of that reason, you see that when company come, the noise will be between the citizen and the Toba family, and the final, and they say the people will go. So our people just taking land, giving it to one president. When president take power, because they visit your area, you take the land, you give it to them. Tell your children, get ready to carry on development. No way. Like I heard about a company that's supposed to go to SRC, but the people have to put stop to that, because Toba family want to be the one to benefit. And then the citizens said, Toba family said for them, because the land was given to Toba, the late president Toba. So the land belongs to them. So if they can benefit, then that means the company won't, start operation there. So you see, right now, the entire company issue is put to stop. So our people should also.
Yeah, she also frozen. Suggestion, so, but again, like you already said, the issue, a lot of the things that are going on in Liberia is based squarely on leadership. We have leaders, because when those leaders they meet with those companies behind the scenes, they give them money, and so once they put the money in their pocket, the people will go there and do whatever they want to do. And then when next leaders come, they go revisit those things. Then those companies executive will also call the new leaders and say, you know, man, we can give you a little thing, and then they put something in their pocket too, and the leaders will be quiet about it. You know, that's why you have these things. They sign all these different weird contracts without the protection of the citizens' right. How is it that you are digging gold in community? You are digging diamond. You are taking laws and everything else from the place, and the place from which those things are taken, the place they are not improving. No improvement whatsoever. I mean, I don't know how the guys make this agreement with these people. It's just sad. Very unfortunate. So it's all about leaders. The leaders, if you give some of these people access to money, once they give you your envelope, one of our lawmakers already, your man, district number 3, the man, when you were running for campaign, he said when they offer him envelope, you want to take it. Or you want to take brown envelope. You know, so I'm not shocked by what is going on in Sinoe County. Until we have, in Liberia as a whole, until we have the right set of leaders, you know. So, Sagacious, let's go to the next thing here. I think we've been on the topic for a little bit, and it's getting dark on your side. You're getting a little distracted over there as well. I also want to talk about this. This is a breaking news as well, so we'll be right back. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Voice of Sinoe in the Diaspora with Esoteric here and Sagacious. So Sinoe County legislators received 100,000, and that is according to the representative of Sinoe County District Number 1, Mr. Thomas Romeo Quioh. He reported recently he met with the students in Sinoe County, and that's why he made a remark. So I will play that video, and Sagacious will go into it. Let me play that video quick from the representative. Let's see this one. Let me play this. All right, let's play this from our representative here.
I cannot really speak to me the party being whatever. Yeah, don't put your class already. I think you might be down the class. So anything you want to do it the best way you can do it.
Let's see here. It's gonna mute. Let me see. My mouse is acting out. Sorry.
As your lady project, down the class. So anything you want to do it the best way you can do it. We the legislators in the legislature, they gave each of us $100,000 as your lady project. They will take out 10,000 and get a list. So they gave me 100,000 for part of project as a law because for the district. So that is what I come to let you know that I got $100,000. All us will get it. They will not let you know, right?
All right, so get sure that's the representative of Sinoe County District number 1, Thomas Romeo Quioh, telling us he got $100,000, and others also got it, and they would not say anything but him. He went to the people to tell them that he received $100,000. He said he used the past tense. He said got. He didn't say I will. He said I got 100,000 United States dollars. Okay. So I mean, before I go any further, any thought on that? Go ahead if you get something to say.
So there's something we need to verify, because I listened, I read from sources that each legislator in Liberia, for example, the representative will be taking 100,000. I think it's for a legislative engagement, and the senators will be taking 150,000 as legislative engagement fees. But I don't know this. I can't say as to whether they have received it. But when it's coming from the mouth of one of the lawmakers, I'm sure if he have not received it, he will not make a pronouncement. The pronouncement was made that each of them representative will receive 100,000 United States dollar, and I think that is for legislative engagement or legislative project or so. But I mean, esoteric. These amounts that are given are just meant to enrich our lawmakers. For example, during the days of late Councillor Joseph Yinentu Namwe, Jefferson Kamo, I think I will share with you some photos of the abandoned projects, legislative sponsored projects. The money was there. The manager go and pull a structure that can finish up to this date. For example, you go to Kunya, they clean out the owner construction Senator Tiaye up to today's date. So the money they put in, you gave the money, and put the money in the budget, get the money, and it's only meant to enrich them. We are looking forward to see what each of the 100,000 or the 150,000 will be given them, because it is evidently seen that when they are given such an amount, we don't see what is being done with the money. So, Thomas Romeo Quioh tells us now, okay, I received 100,000. Yeah, making the pronouncement is just one thing. But when you call, people in this district, what are the needs of the district? What can we do with the 100,000? Or will he, as a leader, watch this sit down and say, okay,
let me play the video more, because he said more to that. Let me come back and play again, see? So you can hear in totality.
There are no second chance for first impression. I can't hear you speak to me the party being whatever. They are dropping your class already. They are telling you not belonging down the class. So anything you want to do it the best way you can do it. We the legislators in the legislature, they budget here. They gave each of us $100,000 as your legislative project.
They gave each of us $100,000 for legislative projects. Okay.
$100,000. They will take out 10,000 and get a list. So they gave me 100,000.
Okay, they gave me 100,000. They will take $3,000 and give it to Liz. I don't know why they're giving $3,000 to Liz, but let's go ahead.
For part of project as a law people for the district. So that is what I come to let you know that I got $100,000.
I come to let you know that I got $100,000. He doesn't speak in the future. He's speaking in the past. He got $100,000.
Others will get it. They will not let you know, right?
Others will get it, and they will not let you know. Mr. Romeo Quioh is telling us there are lawmakers in the Liberian Parliament that receive money for development of their counties, and they don't announce it. They don't announce it at all. But let's go ahead.
Me, I get it. I get it. $100,000. As I hold the meeting to you when I go back to Morobia, then I go tell this. This is the project that I work for my people, and they will start with that project. So
my thing is, he said, when I go back to Morovia, I would state which project, what I want to do for my people. Is that the people that are supposed to tell you what they want, or he going to tell them what he wants?
It's over 10,000. How much time remain? 90. How much time remain? 8,000. That 90,000 remain there. I will put $50,000 in your public library for this district. And that library that I will put there, I will put our computer racks. I will put no computer there. You will go to that school, that computer school, free of charge.
Okay, I'm confused. He said he's going to build a library, and then along the line, he say computer school. A library is different from computer school, so he's going to go to a computer school free of charge. So I'm not getting it. Is he building a computer school or he building a library? Which one? So
I
that
think
is not his forcing over there.
With the computers, I will pay for the staff. That program will be on. You can go there. One of my nephews.
Okay, so Gesha, that's Mr. Romeo Quioh reporting to us. He received $100,000, and what are you going to be doing with the money? Okay, and he said all the lawmakers they do or they will receive the money and they will not report to their constituents, and that bothers me because since last week or 2 weeks ago, he met with the students in Greenville, Sinoe County, and he made this pronouncement. And up to now, our staff from my own district, Sonny Boy Noah, has not reported to us the $100,000 he received from the government of Liberia. The senator of Sinoe County, Mr. Romeo, not Romeo, but Mr. Clayton Duncan has not told us about the $100,000. Senator Augustine Chie has not reported to us about the $100,000. Representative Samson Ware has not told us about the $100,000. So it is disturbing that these guys are sent in the Capitol building to go and seek our interests, but when they get the money, they do not tell us. Their colleague will they'll come to us, and you say, "Oh, some people got the money, or they will get the money and not report the money to you guys." But me, I am coming to report the money. Okay, this is bad. This is bad. That's why some of us we oppose some of these leaders, some of these guys that were running campaign at the time to be best for us. But now Mr. Romeo Quioh is telling us he received $100,000. Now, Sigesha, first of all, I think it does not make sense to give lawmaker legislative projects. You have to understand, Sigeshas, we have division of labor, what they call checks and balances in the Liberian Constitution, right? Each branch of government cannot do the job of the other branch. But now the executive is the implementation arm of the government. The executive is the one that's supposed to undertake projects. And when something goes wrong, the legislature will call the executive for questioning. Why did you do that? And why did this did not happen? Right? But now the legislature, the lawmakers are now doing the executive work. Now the question is, who going to audit this guy when something goes wrong? Because it is not the job of the executive to audit the lawmakers. So why would you give lawmaker project to implement when it is the job of the executive to do that? So that project, I think that program was designed for the guy to steal from the people. It's another way for stealing, to open a Pandora box for stealing, because nobody gonna hold the guy accountable. Who's gonna hold them accountable? They are supposed to hold the executive accountable for what the executive do with the money. But now they are now there and nobody going to audit them. So Romeo Quioh is telling us some of these guys will eat the money and nobody will hold them accountable, in other words, because they are not reporting to us in the first place. One of the guys wrote the other day on Facebook, they posted a bunch of money. Sonny Boy Noah is dividing money in Sinoe County. And this balance means how, I mean, Sagacious, the president of Liberia was recently in the United States. Basically, he came here to beg the people for money because America has money. They have the machine that can print money, right? They print their own money here. Suggestion, I have not seen a lawmaker in this country dividing money among the people. I've never seen it before. If you have seen it, please let me know. Please show me that video. But in Liberia, a poor country, somebody will come from, yesterday like this, and all of a sudden the person is now dividing money among the people. Where does Sonny Boy know? Where is he taking the money from to be dividing it among the people? And Romeo Quioh, Mr. Romeo Quioh is now telling us where some of the money is coming from. They get the money, instead of putting the money into programs, they give it to their political supporters, people that supported them during their campaign. They give the people the money instead of putting it into programs that would benefit the whole community or the entire district. So it bothers me that we have people in the Capitol building that play tricks, that think they love the people, but meanwhile, they are just there to support, to seek their own interest. Because Sonny Noah is doing all these things for the next election. He's not doing it for the people. He's not doing it because he loves the people of Sinoe or loves the people of Sinoe. No, or district number 3. He is dividing money among his supporters so that 2029 he will be seen as a good guy. Meanwhile, the vast majority of the people, they are suffering in the county. So we need a programmatic solution. We need a systematic system change in Sinoe or in Liberia as a whole. And that's why some of us, we were skeptical of Sonny Boy, because he gave us every reason why he will not be a good lawmaker. Because if they asked the brother, he was asked, Sonny Boy Noah, will you take brown envelope when you are elected? He said yes. He said that. He didn't lie. So you can see that the guy, he did not go to the Capitol building to seek the interest of the people of Sinoe County or district number 3. A majority of the guys, Clinton Duncan is not reporting to us what he did with the $100,000. Gelson Chia is not telling him what he did with the $100,000 or what he's doing with it. Something where has not told either what he is doing with the $100,000. And Romeo Quioh is the one that is coming out promising us. He has not done it yet, but he said he will do it. He will. He will use the money to build library. And I'm not somebody who takes politician words for it, right? Because they will make all these different promises and they don't keep them, So Romeo Quioh coming public and telling us, oh, I received $100,000. I'm here to tell you. I mean, it means nothing until I see that thing come to fruition. Until it becomes a reality, I'm not going to take Romeo Quioh whatever he says. But it's disturbing. They should not be giving lawmakers money to undertake project. It does not make sense. That program has not worked in Liberia, and it would not work on a Romeo Quioh then. Whoever put that program in place, it was strategically put in place for the leaders to continue to rob the people. That's why the program was put in place. Because it is not the job of the legislators to build anything in the country. All they do is allocate money and pull it in stuff. That's why they bring the budget to them to scrutinize the budget and see how the executives are portioning the money. They can either approve it and deny it. That is their job. But you don't give a lawmaker money, $100,000 to undertake project. Who's going to audit that man? Who's going to? It's checked and balanced again. One branch cannot do the job of the other. So the executive cannot do the job of the lawmakers. So why you give them, you call it legislative projects? No way it happens in the world. And we say we are mimicking America. America does not do that. The lawmakers say they don't have no legislative project in America here. No. The executive is the one that does the implementation of the projects. It's not a lawmaker. So we are in a serious problem in our country, Sagacious. We are in a serious mess in our country. The guys will tell you, say, legislative engagement, they'll put money in there for them to just engage their own people. They get budget line. Then they get project fund, which they don't do anything. They don't do anything. We just talk about the companies, those agreements that they make with the companies. The people go in that county, they give them money, they go into various counties, and they do nothing for the people. They take the logs and the roads in Sinoe County or other parts of the country, they are mess, total mess. How is it that you're taking all the resources from the country, from the region, and the people don't have access to school, no drinking water, no electricity, nothing whatsoever? And that should be okay, and that is called representation. I don't see that as representation of the people. And this $100,000 is another fiasco. It will go, these guys will eat the money, and nothing will come from it. They will drive their fancy cars and the people will continue to wallow in poverty in that country. It does not make sense anyway. The countries that are developing segregation, if you have time, go and look at the countries that are developed, that are doing well. They don't have the weird projects that you have in Liberia. No, they don't have anything that look at it. Go to Rwanda and look at the development, look at their plans. What are they doing to develop? They don't get lawmaker development, project. No. Paul Kagame does not do that. You know, it is corrupt control in Liberia, corrupt leaders in Liberia. They put all these different schemes together just to loot, just to keep the people poor. And the same money that they loot from the people campaign time, they give it to them, and the people are celebrating them. They are celebrating them. Segregation people are countries are investing billions of dollars to empower their people. That's what they do. America is not crying about China because China have legislative funds, because China is a serious economic force in the world. When the Chinese were just back, when China gained independence, 1949, right? Just recent country. But when the guys, the leaders, when they're ready, you know what they did? They form a delegation. They send a delegation overseas, especially America and the countries that are doing well, to study what America and other countries are doing to make progress, to develop. And they carry the ideas back home and they put it into programs. And that's what China, and they formulated their own policy. They don't copy and paste American policy. No, they formulated their own thing, and they are building. China is now, sooner rather than later, it will be the world superpower. It's beating America. And what the American politicians every day, they cry about China. They cry every day about China here, But we are over there begging other countries for money, for handouts, and then Sonny boy know them who are broke. And others that are broke in the country, they are going dividing overnight, dividing money. And the people that get money printing machine here, they are not dividing money. And that's ironic. That is very strange. It's strange. Thomas Fowler and I were broke yesterday. They're in the street dividing, putting people online and dividing money. And I'm like, okay. I think I had to go to Liberia to join the government, so that because magically when somebody poor, once you get in government, you become somebody who get money. Now you divide money among the people. I saw the post. I was like, okay. And the guy said, "Oh, Sonny boy, no, I promise people. 100,000. The other district 100,000. Okay, when the guy taking the money for overnight? But then again, when I look at the budget, I know where the money is coming from. Because segregation, if you have 103, that's 75, the 73 lawmaker or representative, right? And how many senators you got? 100 or 30?
30 senators.
30 senators. Yeah, America are thinking about 30 senators. So when you put them together at 103, so 103 guys, and you put 30 some more $1 million in the budget. And you look at Sinoe County, the whole county, you get them 200,000. You look at Lofa County, the whole county, you give them 200,000. So you see where the corruption, where the money is going, the wrong place the money going. You get 103 million, $38 million, and then you give a whole county 200,000. What sense does that make? Are you building you serious for development? No, you are not. You are not serious for development. You can get the president alone $9 million in his county where he's from. You give him 200,000. That's what doesn't make sense to me at all. And our Liberia it is what it is. The leaders are corrupt. The guys are corrupt. And it's sad for us. We got a long way to go. So guys, sorry, I'm going on the tangent, but I'm so passionate about this thing. When I see them, they bother me so bad, Like we are not learning anything from anywhere around the world. We came to have the PhDs, we have all the educated people. But when they go to power, you don't see, all the knowledge they say they get, it evaporates from their heads. It's sad. And it's unfortunate in Liberia. You can law make $100,000 to one of the project. Then why the executive, why the executive, the lawmakers now doing the job of the executive? Why they doing the job of the executive? Why? Why you get a distribution of labor or function? Why you get that division of labor? Why? If the lawmakers will be doing the job of the executive. All right, Sister Gedeh, I mean, you go ahead if you get any thoughts on that. We can go with something about these things. They bother me. Too bad.
Yeah, so like you were saying, I mean, you see, those who send to represent us, I don't think many of them have gone there to represent us, but they went there to represent themselves. They went there to represent the family and people surrounded by them. But I mean, the 100,000, we hope and pray that our lawmakers will come and make their announcement like on Thomas Romeo Quioh did. And let's see the practical aspect now of that 100,000. Making the pronouncement is one thing. Like I cited when Jefferson Camo, the late Justice Nyenswah, there were people in the legislature at the time they received similar amount. What did they do with the money? We have unfinished market under construction owned by former Representative Camo. It's more than 12 years now since the market been there. The town hall was erected, Sibia Town Hall, by late Justice Nyenswah. Up to now, it have not been completed. Like you said, who goes to audit them? Who go to audit the legislature? Say the representatives based on the bidding. That the superintendent will go audit them, man. And by law, the president is elected the same way the senators and representatives are elected. So that the president will audit the senator? No. So it just meant to, I mean, to further expand on the already huge salary that our lawmakers are making. It's just meant to expand on it. Already they are carrying huge money, and you're giving them that money. And I'm understanding it's going to be every year, every budget year they're going to receive that money. So let's see the 100,000 they have received. Let's see what they will do it individually. Yeah, making the pronouncement is a good thing. It's good to let the people know. But what would you do with the money and have it done with the money should be your primary concern. I got this money. I am going to do this. Ensure that it is done and completed. Because there have been pronouncements in the county, people started projects that can't finish. It is evidently seen in the county. People will go and get legislative money. For example, saying that Jim Milton Tiaye, at the time he received legislative sponsor project. What did he build? He built a school with their blood. Even though he received, money that could build a modern school. Right? But let's be grateful, at least for him, he was able to put out a structure, whether it was their black or so. He put out a structure.
But I guess some of the thing in there, it's not about the structure, right? It's about what the structure are producing. I mean, if you have a structure that's not producing anything, what is the point of that structure? It's not. I don't want to call it geographical decoration, right? You only decorating the land, you know. Again, I go back to this. So somebody from here, look at Sonny Boy's stomach over there. It's radically different from where he is right now. His stomach, he competing with the three of them here, Creighton Duncan and Samson Ware and somebody are competing with the beast stomach. You know, how can somebody come from here overnight and then your belly is up there right now? You know, it's just stupendous, still not going on in government. It's just unfortunate that we have these people in power. 100,000. It's up to now. Sonny Noah has not said something to you. You from district number 3?
No, practically from district number 1.
Oh, you from 1. All right. So your lawmaker reported to you.
No.
All right. That's step 1.
Reporting is just one thing.
No, that wasn't that's step 1 because it's nothing.
There are people who report their money. The issue of report, it's good because we ourselves we are aware that lawmakers should receive 100,000. I was telling you what I saw representatives should be 100,000 and senators is 150,000, except there is an adjustment which I'm going to do some research on. But
the senator they get more than the representatives.
Yeah, the senator are counting why. For the lawmakers, they are restricted. The representatives, they are restricted to a district. Right, so each of the allotment, they give senator more money for salaries. They give senator more money than a representative. So the senators, according to what I read, yeah, senators should be receiving 150,000, while the representatives should be receiving 100,000, except there is a change, which I'm going to research.
Wow. It's not. I mean, Liberia is not going anywhere with the kind of people we have right now. We're not going anywhere. For real. We are not going anywhere. And for me, I mean, I cover the whole Sinoe County as a matter of fact, but Sonny Boy Noah is in trouble. Because he has to tell me where is the $100,000 and why is he receiving $100,000 when he's not a development superintendent, he's not a local government official. I mean, why did they give Sonny Boy Noah extra $100,000 over the $38 million that they gave the 103 men and their staffers already? Why are they giving an additional $100,000? And the entire county account, they put only $200,000 there. I mean, I don't know what some of these things. What do people?
Even if the money, for example, since we had a county sitting, our lawmakers now should be using the oversight to know how far those projects that were earmarked, money was allotted. People went to county sitting and had a resolution. Up to this date, the Buto administrative building go to Jackson Bedouin Creek. The administrative building is leaking. What have we done with the money that was allotted? The money that was placed for the county development? Have our lawmakers been able to explain to us those projects that are here? My now superintendent Lee number here. I mean, it's no longer superintendent. What did he say? What's happened to our money?
I mean, I brought the lawmaker here one time. Nyenswah Grisby. Nyenswah Grisby said, "Louis number two, they can't even rehabilitate a road, Mississippi Street. They can't even rehabilitate and renovate that road. I mean, so Louis number two was a disaster in Sinoe County. And now what people are saying, people saying happy birthday. I can't say happy birthday to that man because he did not do nothing for my county. So nothing happy about. I mean, as a leader, what he did for my county, you know." I didn't see anything on a lead number GS watch, you know. So I can't say happy birthday. All right, Sugesha, let's go to something else. Did you follow the president? The president was in America for the U.S. Africa Summit, a business summit.
I was a bit busy. I did not follow that summit, but I've been listening to various media institutions. I mean, lashing at the president now for wasting taxpayer money. In fact, according to political pundits, the president was unable he was not able to get something tangible, to bring back to the country, while other presidents in other countries benefited from the U.S. business.
Yeah, so I mean, I want to agree with those pundits that said, I mean, the president wasted taxpayer money, and I think we got to be consistent because when Judge Weah was in power, these are some of the things we criticized the man. Judge Weah went out there and the man misusing the country's money, and those are things that Judge Weah and let's say Joseph Boakai and others to criticize Judge Weah for. But then he's doing exactly the same thing. As a matter of fact, they used to criticize Judge Weah for bringing a huge delegation. Joseph Boakai is doing exactly the same thing. He's bringing huge delegates from Liberia to come to the U.S. using taxpayer, using the money basically other people helping us with, and he does not carry anything back home. He goes on empty-handed, and they give the people rhetoric, sweet words. Let me see little interview when he got to Liberia. When they had a little interview in Liberia, the journalists were asking at the airport, see what he said, So Liberia, we got a long, long way to go because we don't have. These people when they come to power, first of all, they have no plan. They will say, we got the rescue thing. They just that's slogans, They don't believe in those things they say. All right, so this is what the interview Joseph Boakai when he got to Liberia, he returned from U.S. This is what he said.
He's about to engage the press The press is about to talk to His Excellency.
Ladies and gentlemen of the press, we have the president here for a stakeout. We have 3 questions. You said the first is from ELBC? Yes. Shoot.
I mean, and the first thing is, it's just absurd for these people to come restrict journalists how many questions they can ask. This man is not an emperor. He's not a king. He's a president of the people. So when he comes from out of the country, you don't tell the journalist how many questions you ask the president. They elected a man and ask the man sufficient questions. So these guys should not be telling journalists, oh, you asked 2 questions. No, don't restrict me. Let us engage the president. That's why we elected him for. He's the head of our nation, and we have the right to ask him as many questions as we could. You have a bunch of journalists over there that have been waiting for the man, and you say only 3 persons should ask questions. Why? Why are you restricting the people from asking their president's question? You know, so it just, I mean, ridiculous how we put our president in these kind of boxes, you know, because they don't want the journalists to grill this man. So they restrict the journalists. You know, oh, only 2, 3 questions. What? The man from out of the country, he stayed there for a couple of days, and you are only asking the journalists, the people that are supposed to get information from the president, only 3 questions. You are limited to 3 questions. And the president is allowing such nonsense. He's supposed to say, no, let the people ask as many questions as they want. I'm willing to interact with the people. Be that Julius Malema and that man will go in and say, have an open interaction. You ask any question. That's how it's supposed to be. You don't shield, you don't protect these guys and conceal them from the media. So they can't punch your hole, because as soon as you push the people in no time, they will start saying things that they're not supposed to say. So they protect them by limiting the journalists what to say, how many questions to ask. It's just ridiculous. I don't like this.
So welcome, Mr. President. You just attended the U.S. Africa Business Summit. Can you tell us what Liberians are expected to get as benefits from the just ended summit? Okay,
that's a good question. Mr. President, you just visited. You were from the U.S. and Africa Summit. What do we, I mean, in other words, what do we stand to benefit? What Liberian people benefit from the trip you went on? You carried a huge entourage. I mean, you use the people money to ride first class and sleep in the best hotel. What do we stand to benefit from the trip, Mr. President? That's why the general was a very good question. Listen to him.
Summit was about investment. It was a business summit where investors ourselves met.
It was a business summit where investors and ourselves
were the needs and who were the people that we're dealing with, including people who are already in the country who are doing business. But before that, there was the MCC meeting. The MCC is about good governance, how you manage the country.
I mean, it's sad that MCC, Liberia being existing before MCC. In any case, that Liberia is supposed to be teaching MCC about good governance, about how to run the country. A country that is almost 177 years. And then an organization is telling you why you get good governance and these different things. I mean, Joseph Boakai going to this thing there. I mean, for somebody to tell you, somebody from out of your country, you've been existing, you've been running government, this country been existing for all the long time, but also are going to tell you whether you are leading your people the right way. It's a shame. It's a shame.
What are the things you're supposed to do? The people, when you do them well, then the Americans have put into place for the program that George Bush launched.
You don't need us to tell you to do good by your people. No, you don't need us. China does not need any validation from any country to take care of people. America does not need any validation from any country or organization to do good by our people. But we have these African leaders, what they need us validation to even do something for their people. It's atrocious.
Many years ago, I think it's a very good program. It all says what are you doing for your country and your people, and how well are you doing? Very stringent. They do well.
And these things, they don't do well by the people. They don't do well by the people. I mean, a lot of the time they will write all these different policy papers, they'll write all these different papers and they send it to the people to read it. And meanwhile, when you go on the ground, nothing is going on the ground, but they write all these different papers, and the economic economic indicators are still the same. Nothing changed. You know, they will have, we get 5% growth, the people live, no growth in the lives of the people. You know, these different weird things they say.
Yeah, rewarded. So that came first, and after that, the investment forum. Investment forum is to attract people in the country, resources.
I mean, this is the waste of taxpayer money. Joseph Boakai is doing exactly what Judge Weah did. I mean, nothing changed. This is not a rescue mission. It's a exacerbation mission they made on. The exacerbation of the plight of the Liberian people. That's what Joseph Boakai is on. And I've been saying this over and over. It is not a rocket science. This is not epistemology. This is not metaphysics. It's just simple logic. Or common sense, if you like. This man been around for 40 plus years in government. He did nothing. And you expecting in his 80s and 90s to rescue you, and somebody believes these things. Just a Boakai not going to do anything for the people. They're going to be there and have huge budgetary allocation for themselves. There was just to distract the people. They're pulling different things. You say you called the president budget from Judge Weah time, he brought it down. But basically, it's just the same thing. Because the people are not benefiting from what the culture you say you are making. They're not making impact, you know. So Liberia will just be here for the next 200 years, and we have the same people because they're the same rich circle people that did nothing for the country, and they continue to be on the same. All right. So let me talk about the last one here that I want. Second to last thing that before I let you go for the day. And so I just wanted to get my opinion on the. You know what? I have another engagement coming up, so I will suspend that talking point. It's very important, and I will go into it a little bit. But Edith Poah, I just want to talk about Edith Poah a little bit. The president of the Grand Judges Association in the Americas. She exhausted 1 year in office, and will be on the shortly after the show. I will go join her. The team, they will be on the Prince Double show to discuss her 1 year in office as president of the Grand Judges Association in the Americas. Edith Poah will be there on the Prince Double show by 4 p.m. You know, so I should be out of here shortly to be part of that discussion as well. I want to see what Edith Poah did good, but from the convention, recent convention in North Dakota, the president has basically resuscitated the organization. Grand Judges Association is coming back. That program was well attended, the first time in the history of Grand Judges Association for 30,000 or over 30,000 to be raised just for Queen context. You know, that's a good thing. And that is a good thing for the organization. And the people that went there's a lot of people that went there to attend that program. And that shows that Edith Poah is doing something right. She is reaching out to people. And that's what you're supposed to do as a leader, reach out. We are one family, one big family. And so reach out to the other family. And that's why people that didn't like Edith Poah, they are now even supporting her. You know, that is it's a show of leadership. You know, when somebody is not in your corner before and the person is now supporting you, that shows that you are doing something right. And so, Edith Poah, I want to say congratulations on a good convention. People left their other activities just to go there because of your presence, because of you. People left their homes, they left their jobs, they left their other activities, and they went to participate. They brought their finances, they brought their resources, their time, their energy, and their finances to help the agenda of your administration. And so, we want to say congratulations on a good convention, and we work for the best. You know, I always say on the platform, If Grand Gedeh is doing good, Liberia is doing good. If Sinoe is doing good, Liberia is doing. Maserati is doing good. Nima is doing good. All the counties are doing good. Liberia is doing good. So we have, it starts, I mean, the building of the country, it starts from these local organizations and it goes up to the national leadership, you know, because we have good people at the organizational level. They will do something in the community and that will supplement the effort of the government if and only if we have good leaders in power, you know. But if there are no good leaders, of course, I mean, the condition of the people will remain the same, you know. But I want to say congratulations to Edith Poah for a good convention, for opening your arms to everybody, for, I mean, introducing transparency and making yourself available to people and not putting yourself in the bags, you know, and seeing yourself as the queen above the people. And no, she is humble. Anybody can talk to Edith Poah. You call your phone, you call her right now, she will pick her. When she sees you in public, she comes and running to you to give you your hug. She's not uptight. You know, the other people, they wear these big suits and they sit down, they crown their legs somewhere. No, she puts her hands in the dirt. She will work along with the people. That's how it's supposed to be. You know, after all, it's a community effort. You know, people give, it's a pro bono stuff, free stuff that you're doing. So you have to be humble. And so, man, Edith Poah, I want to say congratulations for a good convention. And again, we'll be on the Prince Double Show to participate right now. The people are taking this as a campaign now. And even though this should not be a campaign, but hey, everything in Liberia is politics. You know, so we're going to be there. For us, we don't believe in politics like that, especially at the local, the organizational level. We believe in telling the people the truth. We'll be there to propound the truth to the people. As to what Edith Poah has been doing for the past 1 year as president of the Grand Judges Association in Americas. All right. That being said, guys, we want to stop here for the day. We want to say thank you so much for joining us today. We really do appreciate you. This is the Voice of Sound will be. We are here every Thursday, beginning at 2 p.m. All right. That said, enjoy the rest of the day. We are out. Let me see before I go. Let me see some of the comments that I hear. Mr. Panto, thanks for watching. Chris, thanks for watching. Mr. Mondabu, thanks for following us. Don't worry, Daddy. One day, female. Okay, thank you for Zena, my wife over there. Okay, no problem, honey. You are awesome. Congratulations to Mr. Cooper, Thelma, and Miss Cooper. Patrick, thanks for the comment. Okay, guys, I want to say thank you so much for your participation, for all these comments. Is it this guy? Following from Gedeh, that's Anna over there. Following the show from the Capital Nation. All right. The legendary ESOTERIC, great lineup and upfront. Okay, guys, thank you so much. You want to say again, we're going to be here again every we are here every Thursday. I don't know what we're going to be here this Thursday because I'll be traveling to Arizona, for my daughter's graduation. So, but Gesha will be here with the other crew if I'm not here, and that's why I have the co-hosts so that they can, if I'm not around, they'll be able to run the show. All right. With that being said, I want to say thank you for joining us tonight, and we will be here again for the next show to say more. Mr. Mondabu, thanks for joining us. We are out for the day. We appreciate you coming through. All right.